Okay. So I really wish that at some point I wouldn't be forced to do this, but I don't know. This whole situation has just made me feel terrible. So most people will know all this, but for those who don't know, I'm Rara or just Riolu. Rara is my real name. I was a big member of VG8's server, a YouTuber here on YouTube that I, had you know, had a close relationship with. I felt like, at least. Recently, though, people have been telling me things that I just don't feel like I want to support anymore. I don't want my name and my whole self to be related to him and his actions anymore, so I'm just going to say what I guess happened and what I was shown. So, there's this person in the server. I don't know if I'm allowed to name them. If I'm not, I might remove their name and edit it around since they're a minor. She's called Tessric. That's what I know her as, and she mentioned and sewed something quite serious regarding some private DMs between her and VG8. One where Tessric mentioned their age, and he said it's not that bad, which he claims it was relating the Parsley security role. But, like, Feet had an announcement asking people to tell their age, and he never asked for age clarifications to some other people on the server, especially some other minors who, like, we even had 13-year-olds in there. Why didn't you ask them? It's just weird, so I don't know, but besides that, Tester claims that VG8 has talked inappropriately to them in BC, even during role-playing, I'm guessing. That's a thing I heard. He deleted most of the evidence from an attempt to hide it, which is just sick. It's sick to me that, like, I like this man and he was doing all this, but I guess you can never truly know a person until you see their private DMs, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so he's been called out for alleged predatory behavior and grooming allegations, especially towards this minor, which the allegations are deserved, to be honest. Now, I'll talk mostly about why I left, because this is all new, and what I was told had been a couple days, even months ago. The DMs, not them saying it to me. Them saying it to me happened like a day or something. So I have this friend, AJ. She's a lesbian and I really don't mind. She's like a really sweet person. She's honest and genuinely just never hurt anybody. She never caused an issue that someone else didn't start. But she sent me these screenshots of her and a trusted ex-friend of VG8 telling her that he was scared of her turning me in lesbian too. He said it in a way like she's a fucking disease, and I genuinely got pissed. She told me she knew for a while that he was homophobic, sexist, and racist. He posted a lot of stuff like claiming to be words of the Lord and of Jesus when it's clearly not. I don't know where he got that idea that Jesus harassed people for them to hear him. He hated immigrants and, like, VGA hated immigrants and always told AJ and Visi that LGBTQ people are sick and that they'll go to hell in her face, which is obviously very uncomfortable for anyone, I feel like, and in front of other people on his server, which just, I'm sure, made it even worse. But what bothered me the most is he claimed on his server while I was away studying for university exams that we were in a relationship. I mean, even if he did say it, I really didn't mind. As I said, I liked him a lot, but not when he was using it against AJ, using it to make her stop being friends with me. Like, that's just sick. Homophobic or not, she's still a person. She's not an animal you can beat down and shoo away. She's a person, and a great one at that. Like, honestly, AJ, you're one of the greatest friends I've ever had. along with some other people. I truly appreciate you. Never change who you are. Now, I will mention some other stuff. Some stuff of mine, some stuff I heard from people. So, when I still talked with VG8, he he was into what are they called again? Oh yeah, like subliminals. Basically, like a collection of songs in a playlist and or sounds that apparently they say can change your appearance or something on your body. And like it started innocent. It was only like vampire subliminals at first, which I didn't really mind. Like I like vampires. He liked vampires. It was a thing we just shared now, and I didn't really mind him sharing his interest. But then in VC sometimes he'd ask me if I'd like him to send me like height enhancement subliminals or breast expansion subliminals, which even like Tesserick herself told me that sometimes when he'd talk about his fetishes in VC with her, like he had a giantess fetish, which honestly, even if like the height enhancement subliminals and stuff like already clearly made me uncomfortable and I shut them down, knowing that now like it makes me even more icky. But in the end, like at some point I told him to like stop it, and he did stop, so I'll give him that, I guess. It was just weird since this was only like a couple months in of us knowing each other and talking. It was just really weird. And as I said, it just made me more icky when I heard the rest. Now, as for what I heard from the others, he was fantasizing about me in VCs when I wasn't in them. And it wasn't like kissing or cuddling, like when you think that like your boyfriend might just talk to his friends about cuddling you or like sleeping next to you in bed. He's like, they said it was straight up like sexual scenes that he shared with some people, and I think someone said that it included some of his fetishes in it, but I'm not sure. I don't have evidence of that, so I can't really say it. It's all alleged. It's all alleged. But it's still like disgusting to know that someone sees you that way. You can do that in like private with me. I don't mind fetishes, especially if it's someone like that I like. But like, don't say it to other people. Knowing that it was public, it just makes me feel violated. Especially since, like, I think he's the only one I sent a picture of my body to. Fully clothed, mind you. I didn't send any nudes or anything. Relax, you freaks, please. But, yeah, the worst thing is that I feel terrible. Terrible that I never knew all this, and I just, like, never stopped it. I feel like I let down people and friends that trusted me, and I know they might not feel that way and might not think it's my fault, but the only parting word to say in this video will just be an apology. I'm sorry to like AJ, Tesserick, and to everyone else that might have felt like I dismissed them or felt like I could have never listened. I would if I could go back in a heartbeat, like 100%, no questions asked. I'm so sorry, I guess, that I wasn't there for you when you needed me, and I'll try my best to defend you guys right now. Whatever it takes, I promise, but that's all from me, because I'm starting to cry, and this is gonna turn out to be like, oh, Rara cries for like 2 minutes. This is already a long as script anyway, and I didn't bat an eye last night from like all the disgust and weirdness and hurt I felt. I'm sure others will make videos and share what happened. I heard that some people that they were just really mad and they're not gonna just make ranting videos, but they might be better than mine. I didn't make an expose. I just made a video, I guess, talking about what I felt. If they do happen though, I'll bring it to as many people's attention as I can. I'll even like post them on my YouTube post or my Instagram. But for now, eat some orange berries for healing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.